Okay. Let's see if this works better now. Okay, so for anyone catching the VOD of this for whatever reason, I am going to go through as many of the REL 1A replays as I can, because I quite frankly would watch them on my own time. So I may as well stream it. Starting off, we've got Fall and his elves versus the Skaven of Dunweir. It's bold to expose the gutters. But seems to be unpunished so far. Okay, maybe slightly less than unpunished. Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer, 2 Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzers. Gets the pickup. Yeah. That makes sense. This feels like you could bust through if you wanted to. Not sure how you do it. But just going after the weaker catcher. I might reroll this, he rerolls it. Is this worth attempting a foul? Probably. Just disengaging and letting the elves come to him. And he injures one. No send off, dodge is good. Still not protecting this gutter runner from the tackle blitz. Feels questionable to me. I don't like that. If this somehow, like, hextuples goals, you just, that's just one die hit on the ball for free. I feel like I don't like that. I see no reason not to move the ball first. To be honest, I don't like this. The first turn, sure, make him fall back, but now you've got control of the field, and it's in the rain. So it's not like you really want to pass anyway. So this is just exposing one of your actually important players to Mighty Blow hit for no reason. Because now he's gonna Mighty Blow hit this, he's gonna come over, he's gonna foul it again. And it's not like your game plan was ever you're gonna have to hand off or pass here and score next turn. And you lose another catcher. That was a serious injury, wasn't it? Yep. Do you want to set up a foul on this gutter? I'm not sure that's worth it. I feel like I would want to hurt this gutter, but I'm not sure I would risk it. It's not like Dunweir is particularly protecting the gutters, I suppose. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to leave this tackle on the gutter for no reason, although I don't think this dodge should happen first. Okay, I have returned. Sorry about that. So, free gutter punch. Nothing. Second 3 gutter punch. I don't like that we're hitting with Geofying. Just hit with this guy with block. It's the same. Do you feel pressured to score here? He's heading off in the rain? Yep, that makes sense. removals from that, but it's a lot of downed players. I don't know why you would risk a handoff in the rain when your opponent is Skaven and has Wizard. Oh, you reroll that for sure. That's unfortunate. But scatter is still awkward for them. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 reroll. Makes the 4 plus, makes the 2 plus. Now what do you do about this? Not seeing any appreciable way to make this a chain push. At least not initially. Well, 1 die here, you follow. And then you block here. There's a rat on the ball? No. Like, you can force him to sidestep, but then he just goes here and you've blocked your access. You can push him, but he doesn't go anywhere useful. Block here. Block here with a 2 die. If you get a knockdown, you can put a gutter runner on the ball. That's still not good. Okay, so I guess you just punch some elves and make him roll dice. Another free tackle hit on a gutter. And a send off. And 1 on the bribe. That's unfortunate. So that's both sets of inducements just doing nothing. And suddenly fall is in a good spot. Handy little KO. I still really think that a handoff in the rain was just an unnecessary risk and he just didn't get punished for it, but suddenly he's in an okay spot. Is standing that gutter up really necessary? Are we just brawling now? Feels like we could have done mostly the same thing without having half our team in base contact. Especially because This feels like Surf Town to me. And I'd have to look at it for a bit. Just a push. Setting up the screen off this side so that you can just take the ball here. Or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's at least a GFI regardless of what you do. It doesn't feel like it did anything. I feel like you needed to secure this side and just be able to run it in. And another KO from all the blocks that gave up. Plates here to open the path. And is now a dodge and a handoff. Is the 2+ dodge with the dodge reroll along with a 3+ handoff better than just the 2+ dodge without? And then the GFI? You added a 3+ to avoid a 2+ and take a different 2+ with a dodge reroll. That feels wrong to me. Push. So we can start the play. Just going this way. Needs 2 squares. Isn't getting 2 squares. That's unfortunate. Rip. And an injury. So, going into the second half, 1-0 up for the Elves, 2 injured catchers, unskilled, 3, 6, 10 players. Rats have a sent-off, dirty player. Vicious ref, just a stun on a gutter. Injured line rat, KO'd gutter, 4, 7 players, 8 players. But with the Mighty Blow advantage, he can maybe put back numbers. Kinda like that. Makes the pickup 75% in the rain. Do you foul this? I feel like there was a way to set up a foul, and that's the only. Those are the only 2 pieces actually scaring me. I feel like I risk it with this lineman. Punch him this way, get like 3 assists. Just take your Mighty Blow hit on, like, yeah, on the lineman. I feel like I would have wanted to go this way, punch the skilled lineman, try to take a square, but Dunware doesn't exactly have a lot of resources to do that with. Hey, a fall. I, yeah, I could see just being distracted. It's just, to me, it feels like any unnecessary actions with the ball in the rain is incorrect. Surely you found this, right? No. I guess that would take too much resources and just allow him to take this center field. So I guess Dunware is just gonna keep punching this lineman until he drills a hole through or removes it. Lineman holds. I still feel like my play would definitely, especially this turn, I'd be hitting this lineman and taking the ball down here. But instead he hits here. I mean, he's kind of cutting your team in half, but not really. Wait. You can just kind of go this way still. I will say I don't like putting both blitzers down here, though. I think you needed to keep the blitzers separate. But, yeah, take your blitz, mark a gutter, mark the other gutter. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This feels risky, but he also doesn't have the players to really capitalize on you marking him. I mean, you just freed up a player to punch a hole. I feel like if you're hitting him, you have to follow. Yep, and now there's a hole and he can just run through. It's like you marked him all up and made him roll dice, and then you made him not have to roll dice to try to get free. Which confuses me greatly. I'd re-roll this. I don't know if I'd re-roll the second time. One, two, three, four. Stop it, game. Five, six, seven. Go for it, go for it. Okay, he had to re-roll both. Otherwise, this guy could just dodge through. Oh. A block. Is that on the ball? Replays are too fast. Cannot view this player. Why are the replays actions so fast? Yeah, and then just mark gutter runners to make him roll dice. Fair enough. Does that accomplish anything? Not sure I understand the point of any of this dice, because you're gonna have to 3+ dodge away regardless. And if you don't score, you just lose. What? Okay, that's GFI for no reason. Unpunished. KO does not come back, and neither does the KO'd catcher. Unskilled gutter for ooh, guard just for free. That's That's a pickup. Especially with so few players on the pitch. No knockdown here. So where are we at numbers-wise? 4, 7, 8, 9 versus 4, 8. Okay. Fairly even. So, yeah, okay, he's going aggressive, using the guard. Mighty Blow knockdown. No break. Just slotting players in, forcing fall to roll dice. Yeah, honestly, that makes sense. Just force all these players to have to roll dice and pick up a 2-die block. So the question is, do these blocks have to happen first? It's like, sure, I guess the plan is the ball comes this way. But do these blocks have to happen first? Surely you're doing these blocks or dodges. I guess if you're just dodging off, I can see that those blocks happening first. Admittedly, order is a little bit less important because you can use multiple rerolls a turn, but I feel like I would prefer having the important bits done first. Because if this quad skulls, you're just taking a mighty blow hit to your ball carrier for free. KO's a gutter. Serious injury, so punishing him for marking you up. Uh-oh. Makes the dodge. You're mostly safe. Puts this gutter on the ground, and you can. Yep. Okay. So now you're safe. Dunware is rapidly running out of options as he runs out of rats, and he needs to find something. Honestly, I agree with that reroll. He desperately needs removals, or he just runs out of the ability to stop you because he has no players. Move it. What? What? You moved the ball first, and then you didn't protect the ball first. What? So what's the failure state here? If so, worst case failure state is like you put this guy here, and then it's like a 1-die to hit the ball, and the ball goes this way. Then it's in a soup of elves. But now that you move him down here, the worst case is you quad skull this block, and now it's just a matter of like he puts a gutter here, and then Mighty Blow hits your ball with block. What? I mean, I guess it's turn 15. You have to have a player down here. But in which case, I would move this guy. At least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it, go for it. So I'd at least move him here. Since that's where he's probably going to end up anyway. Like here or here. Since that's probably where you're planning to put him to protect this. At least have him down here so that you have more than one scoring threat. And the immediate failure state isn't the ball is for free. Don't quad skull. We can now move him here. And move him there. And now the ball is screened off mostly. Just put him like here-ish. Getting there, I think, is good. It at least adds in dodges to the YOLO play. Or, you know, he could have just hit the ball there. But I don't think when we're really trying to risk his team first game of the season. This doesn't do anything. Makes you roll a 2+. The way I see it, if you're coming around, you're marking things up, and all it's doing is making you roll a 2-die block. You may as well not do it. You know? Just get your team out of the way if you're gonna do that. That is the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. I hate Blood Bowl 3. I know what I'm doing. I admin in this competition and can navigate its menus. No. Hang on. Does this actually work? It does work. And now we go into dwarfs versus elves again. This is a very classic dwarf team of guard and some mighty blow and more guard. Dwarves being dwarves. And then we have more high elves. This time with a bench. Tackle and dodge. Wrestle dodge. Lots of dodge on this team, which makes sense. They're elves, but it's not going to help them against dwarves. Timer description is very, very, very long. Good to know. Dwarves lose a turn to advance down the pitch. That's probably bad. Gets a removal. Turn 1, that's good. That's bad. Ooh. Injures an elf. Now we set up the blitz and protect the Troll Slayer. Get another knockdown. Wait, is it raining again? It is raining in this game too. That's at least 3 games in Aria 1 that started with rain. And then just disengaging, setting up the typical elk screen. And now we're just gonna make the dwarf cube. Not sure how I feel about the cage being based, but there's a lot of guard here. And I don't know what T-Self can do about that. Reroll. Gets a knockdown. Generates 2 more 2 dice. Which I suppose is as good as he was gonna get. Oh, that's disappointing. I don't think rerolling that really changes anything. Yeah, because he's just gonna dwarf cube his way forward. He set up a new block. Finally gets the knockdown. Just a stun. Cage is now very based. Like last time you at least had a whole bunch of guard protecting it, but now it's just this guy. It's just a dude. Yep, follows in. And now you can punch you. And there's also a chain push. I'm not sure. You just go down, I guess. Oh look, now dwarf is exposed. Reroll it. Disappointing. But now the ball carrier is based by 2 different elves. Interesting. An offensive fireball. I hate that. I truly hate that. Feels like he has to re-roll that in order to free the ball, I guess? Which, I mean, it's just manifestly untrue. And the ball is now in the meat cage. Which is now actually, like, protected. Although... Hang on. Did you just do the same thing again? Blitz. Push. You just did the same thing again, didn't you? Two die. Two die. Push. Push. Ball is here. And then that gives you a block here. And you can just push him again, I think. Like, this is definitely chain pushable. So, two die, push. Push the ball here. And then, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can blitz with either this one or this one. You probably stand him up and then blitz 2 plus 1 die, and the ball goes over here. If it scatters to a dwarf, he probably doesn't catch it, so then it's like a 4 plus pickup with a team reroll, 45%, and then the ball is just gone. That is not the play I was looking at. So what is T-Self looking at? Yeah, so he sees this chain push, which requires your blitz, and there's no follow-up chain push to get at the ball. So now he's just gonna leave himself in base contact, and a lot of players. Yeah, Mighty Blow knockdown. No removal. Doesn't get the knockdown, but there's plenty more blocks to follow that. Gets the knockdown, even though we couldn't see it because this replay system is bad. Yep, knockdown. Well, just a stun. Marking elves, putting guard places, advancing the dwarf cube. Just dwarf things. Is he felling with the ball? That's questionable. So what is this? The ball is in base contact. Stand him up, punch. There. If he gets a knockdown off this 2 die. I mean, it doesn't even need the 2 die. Right? It's like you stand him up, you fill this square. And then you punch here. Push down. And then you punch here. Push, push. And then the ball's here. This guy is marked from the follow. Mark here, I think. And then it's the 1 die on the ball. Admittedly, it commits all the elves into a tough position. instead we're just disengaging instead of doing madness plays. I feel like AC has left himself in a place to be chain pushed and have the ball exposed like 4 turns now. Is that really safe? I mean, I guess the guards make it a red die. But I feel like I'd probably stay in contact with this one, because this is the guy that he would try to score with if somehow he gets the ball. Unfortunate. Not sure what the plan was. I mean, you could have done set up a chain push to push this guy 1 score back so he has to GFI. But, I mean, that's not that big a deal. Ooh! And Def appoed into a serious injury, and then a score. So that gives us 11 players versus, I think 11? 4. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11. Weather is finally not raining. Makes the catch. Doesn't make the pushes. Feels bad. Needed 2 more squares. More SPP from injuries. Good for dwarves, I guess. Bunch of knockdowns. Predictably no removal because dwarves. We're not blitzing? Did I miss the blitz because I wasn't paying attention? And the dwarves are now just going to base contact everything, because dwarves. REBBL hit, gets the knockdown, no break. unfortunate. One assist, get a second assist, that's a 2-die. Now you're 2-dying all across the line. Gets a break, gets his, it's just a stun. This is the problem I'm seeing with the way AC is just marking everything, is that he's not leveraging his guard. So T-Self just gets a bunch of blocks. Like, he doesn't advance very much, but eventually if he keeps getting more blocks like this, he's gonna break dwarves. Knockdown, no body blow, no break. Guess he's gonna foul again. Oof. Dead elf. This one can't come back. Just a lineman. Problem is, T-Self can just, like, blitz here and run through. I mean, technically you could blitz here and run through, and it'd be the same. I'd reroll that. I'd want to be able to put a player through here and just have him run free. But again, bunch of blocks generated for free. T-Self is eventually gonna find value from that. Oof. That's a big removal. And sets up a second block, and then traps him in with that block. I'm okay with that, but like, you're trapping that player in, so I'm not sure you need to knock him down. You just want to so you can foul him, but now he's KO'd. Block, block. Oh, gets a knockdown. Average guard, mark there. Yeah, and T-Self needs to start moving the ball just because he's running out of players. Wrestle forced. Means he has to come forward. And now the ball is safe. Do 3+2+2, that he does. Fails it. I think you reroll that. And now AC is just marking everything, making any of this awkward, and then going after the catcher. Fair enough, because that's the one that can get free and injured. T-Self is rapidly running out of options. Yeah, he's coming back, using him as a mark to set up a 2-die block again. I mean, he's outflanked the dwarves, but with the losses he's incurred, I'm not sure that he's outflanked enough to have generated a man advantage. Like, there's still only 5 players here. And there's like 4 dwarves right here. Now he just marks the ball with tackle. And he's gonna mark everyone else with at least a dwarf. Which, admittedly, 3 plus 2 plus. I feel like I would have rather blitzed the scoring threat. And now the ball is moving forward. And my man advantage, the men that I had over here are now out of position again. Well, that's unfortunate. That's real bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now surf. Welcome to Surf Town. Population U. Just a KO, but the ball is gone. Out again. That's pretty good for the doors, actually, because now he can just put multiple players here. No break, but that elf isn't getting anywhere. This elf could get somewhere, but now he's broken. 1 die, fails, rerolls it, knocks him down. Breaks him. And TSEF goes for the miracle play because he has no other option. Fails it, now he's sad. And now the dwarf cube is on the ball again. Makes the pickup. I feel like I would have rather put this dwarf here first to ward off any super nonsense. And T-Self gets the super nonsense. Scatter's good, Scatter's bad, Scatter's not horrible. Almost gets the play. That would have been insane. And it's not punished. Makes the pickup. Fails the handoff. But that does not matter. See, but this isn't the main menu. The main menu is several squares back from here. MVP on a Troll Slayer, that's nice. Gotta pick up SPP wherever you can with those. This is eh. So, Dwarves come out of that with a good bit of SPP. And T-Self comes out of that with some Injured Elves. And where is my Sporo scene? Not that I think anyone's actually watching this late. Do. now we move on to a very similar matchup of Nurgle versus Rats. And Nurgle choose to go on offense first. Rats have an assistant coach. That's it. So, Rats have 4-player bench. They have a Rat Ogre with Brawler and Brock. I'm assuming Brawler was randomed. This Beastman has now been fixed. We can repair him. We have the technology. That's kind of funny. So, Beast be sad. Only 1 tackle out of the Nurgle, but 3 Mighty Blow. Immediate send off. And immediately a 1 on Argue the Call. That's not great. Mighty Blow Blitzer hiding behind the Rat Ogre. And now he's just gonna throw rats down the field. Knock down the block Mighty Blow. Ogre tail on him. Stun him. Runs through on a 2+ because this guy has no tackle zones. That's not good. That's a bit of a problem. Although he moves so far forward that now the ball can just kind of like 2+ through, and you can like toss it somewhere. Or you could like 2+ to here and set up a cage like there and hand off. Or, you know, just run the ball over here. Uh-oh. Is that a double 1? That is a double 1 into a knockout. That's not good. That's really bad. Double skull, re-roll it. Now, he gets surfed. And where does the ball go? Goes back there. That's not easily. Wait. Oh. Okay, the game just does not like transitioning and showing an accurate count of squares. Solid defense, so now that's no. How do I switch sides? I guess I don't switch sides to the offense, because why would I have clear and easy to understand controls? Gets knocked down on a gutter, breaks him, just a stun. Guess he's fouling this Klein Rat. Picks up the ball. I don't know what he's fouling with. It's KO. The bloater did come back from his KO though. So now you just Mighty Blow Blitz the minus AV plus AV Pestigore, right? That's unfortunate, but you can push him into the Rat Ogre. And now the gutter runners are just being pests, just forcing you to have to protect the ball when it's back here. No break. Fails to get away from tentacles. Oh, gets away from tentacles. What? What? Activating handoff before moving, just because that's a habit you should be getting into. Forms a cage. No knockdown. Okay, but you're not. Oh, you're blitzing from here. That makes sense. GFIs, but a gutter marking the cage isn't the end of the world. Just a stun. It does unfortunately isolate this guy, and now he is basically out of the game. Failed dodge. And he's fine. Well, he's stunned. Foul appearance, doing a thing. Block is a good skill. Block is still a good skill. And the foul on good Beastman. Failed dodge. I don't think you roll that. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That is just a battle hurt. So now you can bring the Rot Spawn back into the game and just cage up here. And there's not a lot Jim can do about this. So what do you blitz? Part of me feels like I blitz the Mighty Blow Blitzer. But he's just going for the line rat to get more numbers. And oh, it gets the bloater off of the Rat Ogre and generates a 2-die block on Storm Vermin. That's very nice. And then he follows up back into the Rat Ogre. Which I suppose you'd trade a bloater for a Rat Ogre when the Rat Ogre is the only thing that would allow him to break into this. That's unfortunate. Luckily that's the foul appearance roll. Oh. Nice little removal on the minus AV plus AV. So, is that a serious injury? So now he's minus AV serious injury. That's gonna start adding up. I feel like I don't want to allow gutters to attempt to dodge in to my cage for no reason. Hits a gutter. Yeah, makes sense. Gets a knockdown. Injury. Seriously hurt. So... Yep, it looks like he appos that into a... Oh, that's the wrong side. Is that a badly hurt? Yeah, so he appos that into an MNG. Get just a push. Stand firm. Is that guy standing? He is standing. So, follow-up wouldn't have changed anything. I don't like that foul appearance makes noises when it doesn't do anything. Because it makes me think that he fails foul appearance every time. That is a design flaw that I hadn't noticed because I play without sound when before I started streaming. And now he just moves the cage forward another couple squares. And then Mighty Blow hits. Knockdown. Good. Follow. Punch again. I would reroll that, but he's gonna go after this gutter runner and probably reroll this one. Gets a knockdown. I feel like I feel like absolute worst case scenario is the gutter somehow gets in here and then knocks this down. That's the only failure state that's bad. So I think it's objectively better to just put this here. So one square farther away, he has to go through more tackle zones. If he goes this way, like, he just doesn't get anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go for it, yeah. Whereas this, it's like 3 plus 2 plus 4. I mean, it's a lot of dice, but there's no reason to let him roll the dice at all. I mean, he's probably not, and admittedly he would probably come from this direction. But even then, if the ball pops like here, and now the gutter has a chance, there's just no reason to have any chance for him to roll this dice. But he's not gonna go for that. He's just gonna go for the plays that make sense. Injury. And region. Anti-fun. And just running the gutters away just so there's no chance of them getting removed on a greedy hit. What are you doing over your reroll? I mean, I guess he's gonna go for the one turn. So I guess that's fine. I don't like these hits. Quad skull, and you just don't score. After such a good drive, that feels real bad. No rats, come back. 3, 6, 9, 10. And I think that might be 10 on his side, on Jim's side as well. 3, up. 4. Okay. Lots of scatters. I'm not entirely clear on the plan. Stink does a thing. And we're now 1-1 at halftime, going into the Skaven offensive drive with 3, 7, 10 Nurgle players versus 4, 7, 10, 11 Skaven. Oh, he still has a bench. Yeah, I understand you're protecting these guys from being blitzed, but like, feels like you're not gonna do anything with that. Punches line rat, he's fine. Oh. KO's the bloater. Gets another mighty blow knockdown. So every player he can remove. Jim is rooting for SPP. I guess he wants, I'm not sure what he wants on the thrower. Might just be trying to get him within MVP range. Just a push. Mighty blow knockdown on the line rats. Injury. So now 10 on 10 on with line rat on the sideline still. And set up a 2-die on the Roger. Just a knockdown. It's such a confusing way to have that animation work. I feel like that conveys misinformation almost for how the process works. Jim's just running rats downfield to force the defense to come back this way instead of towards the ball. Oh, just as done. Marking feels bold, but okay. Stun. Block there, 2-die. 2-die. Just a push here. You can generate a 2-die there. Ooh! Just a stun. Gets a knockdown there. Almost all the rats are being knocked down. Oh, you can stand. I guess he's just not blocking there. Yeah, this is real awkward for the rat ogre. I guess he push down here now. Gets a knockdown. No break. That is a long pass. I suppose that was my question, was how does he get the ball down safely? He doesn't. He just throws it and rolls dice because he doesn't have the players he needs to control the field. turns. Now we're at 11 line rats, one less turn, which is good for Skaven. So 11 Skaven versus 3, 6, 9 Nurgle. Nurgle being outmatched by rats. 10 Skaven. Moving back to protect the ball in case of failure. Oof. 9 Skaven. We're now on equal numbers. Just push the rat ogre farther away. Makes the pickup, so this is far less awkward than it could be. So I think Jim is in a bit of a pickle now because like he just doesn't have a way to stop the wall. I guess he's just gonna throw the rat ogre at it and hope he breaks something. Or Grunter fails. Uh-oh. Stun some line rat. Just a push, and now it's one die. Oh no, that's the bloater, not the Raton. Oof! Doesn't regen. Mighty Blow block bloater. It's dead. Week 1 of the season. That's real unfortunate. Oh. He's stunned. That's an unfortunate death to get week 1. He may not even be able to replace the bloater. Might not have the cash after this. Hands off, she's just moving the ball into the loose cage. Rerolls that? I think I'd just take that. Like, it's one less player down here, but it's literally your last action. I think I'd just take them both down. But it's also pretty late into the game, so I guess it's fine. Rat ogre being rat ogre-y. I feel like the rat ogre has stunned a lot of players recently. Router, protection, and one die here. Gets the knockdown. Doesn't break. But like, what does Jim do? Like, all his line rats are stunned. He has no way of stopping the wall of meat running at him. Doesn't make the knockdown, but does free up the cage. Now you just stand up the rat spawn, which you should have done before you rolled any dice, because he's not going anywhere. And then pin the rat ogre in place for another turn, so now there's truly no way to break into the cage. So like, you can break this cage corner, but what does that accomplish? Tentacles does a thing. Block is a good skill, although I feel like I probably would have just taken the push and gone with the surf. That's a 1-die. I don't think that was meant to be a 1-die. And now the ball is fairly safe. The only option is rolling a bunch of dice to throw at it. It's rolling the dice. No knockdown. It gets the knockdown. Fails the pickup. But it is in 2 rats' hands. Which could make this really hard. Surely blitzing the... What? I'm sorry, what? 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 So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, if you get both downs, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So, surely blitzing this gutter runner is just objectively better. Because he has wrestle instead of block, so you're more likely to get at least one gutter off of the ball. And then I don't understand why you would scatter as Jim here. That you still have a gutter on the ball, and there's nothing he can do about it. So it's now a 4+3+ to score. Why are you giving him a chance? Like, it's more likely to scatter away from you than it is to scatter to you. I don't understand. And then he just picks it up and walks in. So the Nurgle versus Rats turns into a 2-2 draw. Bafflingly. And that MVP is not great, and that's also not great. A lot of SPP for Pestigors, and 2 for Bloater. Radigo got 2 injuries, 2 gutter runner touchdowns. Frovo got some passes. Now I want to see if the bloater is back. There we go. No, he can't afford the bloater. He's going into the next game with 3 bloaters. Who does he play next? That's not going to tell me. So Google REBBL.net. Blood Bowl 3. He plays Fall. So being down a bloater against Elven Union is not like the end of the world, but at the same time, losing the block Mighty Blow one against Elven Union without a bench really sucks. Let's see, so what's left? I played that one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. So there's one game left. Okay, I can finish them out. Spoilers. Do do do. And now we have a game that's actually different. 2 assistant coaches and a cheerleader. So now we have dwarves that are being dwarves against Chaos Renegades. So Minotaur has tackle. The ogre has tackle. Rat ogre has guard and block. I don't know if the Minotaur and the ogre were chosen skills or randoms. Oh, ref. Just a stun. Minotaur is angry. Just a push. Surely it would have been better to blitz from here, right? You just blitz with this guy, because they both don't have blocks, so you blitz here, and then you can push him into this lineman, and then you get a follow-up block. Surprised he didn't just foul with 3 assists. 1 bench each. And Doors just base contacting everything with guard because they can do that. And Mighty will knock down on the Rat Ogre. No break. And 3 red die against the Minotaur. So 2 die there, just push, stand firm. Might have one knocked down on guard, stand firm. He's fine. Burger does his job. Weird animation happens, and now we've got ooh, a serious injury. Appos it. This Troll Slayer now has 2 serious injuries. Yeah, fails a dodge, but fair enough. Just push on the ogre. Let's see, that was the only Troll Slayer, wasn't it? Oh, that's a big break. KO. Appos that because the Chaos Renegades live or die on the big guys existing. And now you've generated a 2-die. No, that's a Renegade lineman. Oh. Yep, and now he's just counter marking and coming to the sideline. That's unfortunate. Gets a knockdown with a reroll. That's actually really bad. Oh, just so if you're the dwarves, what are the options here? Let's just ignore these players for the moment. They're as good as out of the play. 1, 2, 3 players are free. That's a lineman. Is there any good way to do anything here? Not really. So do you just put a player here, punch him with the runner, put the runner like here or here, and then put guard stand from there? And then put a dwarf blocker like here or here? Is that the play? Get you in front of him at least. And it gets you away from the big guys. Gets knocked down. Problem is, it's hard to actually close this. Harder to actually close this now. I don't like that. I don't like putting a player back into base contact here when you could put him in a base contact in a place that actually matters. Because now the Rat Ogre is just gonna stand up and he's just gonna be stuck. 1 die. I don't know. I guess following is fine. That gives you a 1 die on the Minotaur. Oh. Just stun. Oh, survives the 1 die. Never punished for frenzy traps. That's actually a big stun. All those knockdowns are relaxed. So now you can come here, and now you feel relatively safe. And the ogre does ogre things, but you're still fairly safe. And now you put a bunch of players on the Roger and don't knock him down. Feels bad. I don't know, I feel like committing players into the Chaos Renegades big guys is not the way you want to play against them. That's what they want. They want their big guys to be able to brawl against multiple players. Are we just punching through? Yep, we're just punching through. So I don't like punching here because like that's a runner. So like maybe you put the Renegade Skaven here and then you punch there for a 2-die. And then that way you can follow up, so then you can come 2+, 2+. And then he's still in base contact, but if you don't knock down that runner, you're kind of screwed with this play. That was basically a 6+ with a reroll. Oh, that's unfortunate. The problem with this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it, go for it. 3+ with a reroll, 2+, 2+. And then he's doing the same thing to you that you just did to him. Okay, I don't think that changes anything. Because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it adds a 3+. Is there a way to chain this now? Yep, he's just marking. He's just gonna 1-die blitz. Double fails. Actually, he doesn't even. Does he reroll that? Yeah, double fails the rush. So that was the 3+, 2+, with a team reroll. Gets the knockdown, comes here, gets another 2-die. Kind of surprised he's blitzing. There's something. Oh, there's a dwarf behind there, ogre. So gets to eat. Gets knocked down, no break. Is he fouling? He's fouling. I don't hate that foul. That's a reasonable player. Not sure how I feel about rolling all these blocks when the ball is just kind of open. Yep, there's a reroll used. And then he scores. And that was end of turn 6. So 11 players for Chaos Renegades, and then 4 8, 10. Oh, ball bounces like crazy. Dwarf scoring threat acquired. And now we just get 3 2-die blocks. And presumably blitzing this lineman. I feel like I would have wanted to move a blitzer into scoring threat range in case these blocks fail. I'd like to have more than one scoring threat. Rush makes the pickup. Standing there safe? Yeah, I guess it's safe. Because the only way to remove the 4+ at best is with the blitz. Yep, and put him here. He's in front of him. He has tackle. And then this guy gets knocked down. Now there's only one scoring threat, so you can sort of force things there. Can you fix this? I don't think you have the movement to fix it. So just take your punches and your blitz. Yep, fair enough. Now for a fairly long pass. And no score. So, we are now 1-0 up for the Chaos Renegade, going into the Dwarves' offensive drive with 11 players each, or well, 11 players for the Dwarves and 12 players for the Renegades. Bunch of knockdowns and just blitzing a lineman. I guess the one big weakness for Artasis' team is that he only has the one mighty blow, it seems like. And so now he lost his one mighty blow early, and now it's double serious injured. So it's just more and more likely to get MG'd. So he's losing it next game, and then each game after it's more likely to get removed and MG'd. Ogre goes dumb. Roger comes in, blocks the dwarf. Nothing happens because it's a dwarf. Interestingly, the non-dodge runner has the ball, presumably trying to level him up, but he is easier to knock down without having to use one of the big tackle pieces. This is the unfortunate reality of playing against Chaos Renegades, is sometimes you don't get to knock down the big guy, and then you just are sad. There's not a lot to talk about in this game. That's a nice stun. Yeah, guess we're probably blitzing with the Mino. And punches a hole. Minotaur does a thing, 3-die block, because why not? Gets a break. No, just stop. Yeah, but problem is this positioning leaves an opening in the middle for the dwarves to try to push through. Ooh, picks up a nice KO. But also closes out his own opening to blitz through. So now he's just punching a rat ogre. And running backwards. It's never a thing you want to be doing as a dwarf player. No break. Just a push. I was just checking if the rat ogre was in range of the ball, but there's also no way to chain push him without a blitz. Although, you could blitz here. If you get the knockdown, you can push the rat ogre here, and you can double GFI, and then you have tail on the ball. And it's like, what does he do then? Dwarves stand up, a bunch of players that would knock down, come back to deal with this line rat. But he's gonna have to cage up in the center, or he's just gonna get flooded back here. Bunch of 1-dies because he doesn't have much of a choice. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just a 3+1 die. Against a player who doesn't have block. Taking all your big guy hits because that's what you do. What? Why? Oof! Kills a dwarf. Kills a guard dwarf. Well, I guess like now his entire team is marked. I feel like I would have just done the 3+ 1 die. Because if you knock the ball this way, he just doesn't get it back. Opening the gate, the turn with a red die is ambitious. Guess it's the only way you could find to free up a player, but surely you could have just done that here. I guess he wants to go forward though. But this doesn't feel safe either. I mean, he's rolling dice. Playing it safe isn't gonna win him this game, so he's gonna roll a bunch of dice to see. Ooh. Moving the orc is nice. Because that's the player that you want the Radigo to be punching. Now the ball is just marked though. And now he just does the 3+ 2 die play. Ball was potatoed. And knocked down. And Magnet Hands, okay. Why would you stand firm here? He's moving you closer to the... What? You have the ball. And he's moving you closer to the end zone, and he's moving you away and off of the ogre that's gonna punch you. Why would you stand firm here? It's like the worst use of stand firm I've ever seen. Now you just get 3 die blocked for no reason. Oh, now you let him punch you. Minotaur things. Yeah, but now what do? You can move 2 squares. Ooh. Ooh. That KO is huge on the Dark Elf. That's the only good ball carrier. And Tasteless has, or Teamist has like 3 turns to score. Fails the pickup, but gets the pickup. This game is not good at giving you information. Surely the 3+ 1 die is better than the 3+, 4+, 3+, 2 die. Right? Maybe the dodge? I'd have to run it through Sam, but maybe the dodge changes things. And now he's just sort of home free. Yeah, all he can do is mark. That's a red die. Crunch. Can the Roger mark? Yes. That's unfortunate. Wait, he didn't use the reroll? Oh, he has a goblin. That's why he didn't use the reroll. So generally when you're stopping a throw, the collective wisdom that I've seen is you want to cluster people where they want to land, as opposed to just a full line. What? Oh. So the throw is so far back. Ooh, head injury on that dwarf. So that's a minus AV on a stand from Juggernaut. Lots of injuries this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go for it, go for it. Yeah, so the ball is so far back that he can't actually hand off to the goblin, which is why he was pushing the goblin backwards. Because throw teammate uses your passing action. And that's the game. So 1-1 draw. Some okay SPP here, and a lot of SPP on the Red Ogre. He does not need more skills. So, with all the games played, that leaves us with 2 people who actually won, and then a crap ton of drills. But we did see a whole bunch of injuries, like all these TVs are a lot lower than they started with, except for Miranda's rats, who are the rats I play next, which just makes me sad. Well, that's all the replays from this week for REL1A. Hopefully I'll be able to stream some of them actually happening live next. Thank you for watching, if anyone actually watched this. Bye.